You know what, Tracy? Salute to you for the segue. Salute. And I actually, look, I got notes.
I told
on
you
this.
he had notes. I told you. Now I'm gonna before we get into this, I'm gonna let Craig pretty much take lead on this because I've only listened to like half of the project, so I don't want to give like a full. So I can give you like my initial thoughts on what I've heard so far. But I know Craig, he's more of a Wayne fan.
Do you want to give your initial and then, because I kind of went through it. Like I say, I took notes and I got.
Okay, well I'll just get, because since you more detail about your thoughts.
And
on
I went first last time. Go ahead.
All right, so for me, I'm about. Let me see. I'm gonna give y'all the exact track I stopped on because I don't want to like people. Oh, you didn't miss the song. You didn't get to this one. I know. So the last one I did was Loki's theme. So I'm like literally like halfway into the project.
No, you ain't that far.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't that far.
No, you are far.
I'm like 11 songs. It's like the song. It's like track.
No, you far.
So I'm like decent way through. So this is all with the context if I haven't heard the whole project. It's a couple of them joints, maybe like number 2. I thought that was fire. Sound like typical Wayne. Wayne got off, you know what I'm saying? Did his typical Wayne. Couple other joints I felt was fire. Typical Wayne. And then the songs I didn't like, they also sound like typical Wayne. And that is my problem so far on what I'm hearing with the project. Like when he did the band from NO joint, like they did the band from TV, they tried to flip the Noriega, so he was doing like the Noriega raps. It's typical Wayne. This would have been dope 15 years ago. But like now, I'm gonna say 15.
Talking about band from NO.
Yeah. I'm saying like that song, that style, the way he rap. We would have thought that was like, you gotta be maybe even 10 years. We'll be in 2015. Nah, maybe it's 2010, bro. Somewhere there. 2010, 2011. We'd have be like, yo, Wayne went crazy. That's crazy. They remixed that. But right now, it sounded dated. It sounded like that's a song that might have been sitting in a stash for about 8 or 9 years. They got through on a project. That's what it sounded like to me. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened, but just the way I listened to it, I don't know. It just didn't really hit the way it probably should have. And the songs that he got like trying to get, what was the experimental with some of the other songs I heard? He had like, what's like the Jelly Roll? I think his name Jelly.
Yeah. Jelly Roll and Big Sean was on there,
I didn't like that. And I'm like, this sound like now you trying to reach for some weird commercial I don't know. It's kind of like I got like a mixed feelings off the first half of the album I've heard. It's definitely not prime Wayne. I can't say it's the most trash Wayne or nothing either. So right now it just sounds like a typical mixed bag of songs that you might get from Wayne. It ain't the Dedication Wayne era. It ain't that. It ain't Carter 3 Wayne. It's not that. It's not Carter. That's a better way I would say it. It's not Carter worthy. This should have been something else. This should not have been in the Carter.
I'm not a human being too.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead from there. That's my initial thoughts, though.
Because you only heard Loki's theme, and I assume that when you got to Loki's theme and the beat changed from how dope that it was, and he got to that other stuff, you was like, no more. You was like, no mas after that.
That's exactly what happened.
I bet. Look, bro.
Damn,
I know.
You good.
I'm a Lil Wayne fan, bro. Like, so much so that this hurts me a little bit, and so much so that maybe I might be a little biased a little bit with this tape. The internet killed this album. The internet don't like this album, and I get how the internet works. It only takes a few opinions to tarnish the rest, and the internet probably didn't even listen to everything and let it go all the way through, and the internet is young. I grew up with Lil Wayne. We damn near the same age. So I literally grew up with Lil Wayne. I'm giving him mad benefits of the doubt, so I listened to the whole thing. So much so that I'll say it is a decent album in every meaning of the word decent, meaning that like 50%, half and half. That's how the album is. If he took 9 songs off this album, fire album, 10 tracks, we'll do it. And if I'll pull the list up just to have the name of the track list. I mean the name of the songs, but I definitely got the tracks that I like from it. And then we'll get to see. The only reason I didn't kind of want to do this is because you didn't hear it, and I didn't want to kind of tarnish what you gonna listen to after.
Go ahead,
but number 2, Welcome to the Carter. Cool, decent. I'm not mad at that. It's regular. Bells, Rock the Bells thing. It started off with like how like the intro bar started off good and then the beat dropped and I was like, oh. And so don't want to hear that no more. Yeah, don't want to hear that no more. Hip hop, I like it, but because of Big X the Plug, you know. But I do like that song a lot.
That's a fact. Sharks
is good, even though I might not replay it so much because Little Women Amish. But it is good. Jelly Roll is kind of a good on that hook. At least the lyrics are, even if I'm not particularly the lyrics on the hook is good, and then Big Sean killed this, so Sharks ain't bad. Banned from NO, no. Banned from my track list. I'm taking it off. It's not going on my track list. You're not redoing that, especially after you killed it already on one of the dedications. Why remix this, Wayne? And I know you forget your tracks and your bars, and you don't remember what you did and what you said, but someone should have. That's why you gotta have your team. But anyways, The Days, no. Cotton Candy, 2 Chainz, thank you. You know what I'm saying? What would I be without my baby? Ja Rule on me. I die laughing every time. Gave us classic 2 Chainz. I rock with 2 Chainz. Heavy for that. Flex Up, no, get out of here. Island Holiday, fire the whole team. Everybody who okayed it and said it was okay, everybody get out. That's why his girl and his daughter got kicked out.
I want to see what.
That's why they got kicked out, yo. Because he was making this.
Oh, that's the one before. Yeah,
he was making this, and they was like,
I got halfway and I skipped that one.
He was making it, and then they was like, oh, I like this song. And he woke up one morning and was like, y'all killing my image, and kicked them out. So if they had any parts to do with this, much deservingly so. Get out of here. Just no on that one. Loki's theme was dope. And then he started doing something with a beat change because somebody told him in 2025, you need a beat change on your album. So you got to do something to where you change your beat. And he was like, you know what I'm going to do? Rock. I'm going to change it from hip hop to rock. And I was listening. It was such a struggle because I'm like, is this the same song? I thought I liked this. I wrote the list down and I was like, 11. This is dope. I like this. And then it was like trash. And then he went on a trash run from that. If I played guitar, no. This is why I'm mad that you didn't make it to this song, bro. Peanuts to an Elephant.
I don't even like the name of that one. But...
Peanuts to an Elephant, yo. Wait until you hear Peanuts to an Elephant. And this is from Lil Wayne. I say, he ain't gonna hear this. Who cares? Look, Peanuts to an Elephant, bro. Let me just. It's an elephant trunk in the beat, yo. It's an elephant roar in the beat. In the beat, yo. Like, not an intro, not just, I'm talking about in the beat. Somebody was cooking up a beat. And they was like, you know what? Elephant trunk sound
in the
beat, on rhythm. And then Lil Wayne catch that. Rap with, it almost was like somebody was Harry Mack and Lil Wayne and was like, hey, I'm going to throw an elephant trunk in the beat. And, and you respond to the elephant trunk. I keep saying elephant trunk. It's an elephant roar. Whatever sound elephants make.
No, elephant trunk just make it sound way funnier.
I know, right?
Definitely say elephant trunk. Pause. I ain't heard that one yet, so all I can do is just try to. I can't even fathom what that even sounds like.
Bruh, wait until you hear it. And now, the only thing that could save you from that. The only thing. And let me get my kid in here. Yo. Fire song. Can't hate on the kid. Shout out to Cameron Carter. Let him do all the hooks. All the hooks.
What song is that? The Elephant
Rari.
Oh, okay.
That's right after Elephant. Because you don't want to listen no more after you hear Elephant. But then when you hear, Cameron Carter got a song. So then you gotta hear that. So you play that. Fire. That's fire. I like that. Rari is fire. Shout out to Cameron Carter. Do all the hooks on Carter 7. Wyclef song is dope. It's good. It's deep, introspective, and all of that. It might not go on my regular rotation when I'm listening to the album and I take the 9 tracks out and just stick to my 10 that I like, this is one of them. But it's just because it makes the album and it might not be because I like it as much as I should, but it is a dope song, the Wyclef song. Manny Fresh, Being Myself, disappointed me. Number 16 disappointed me. I don't like the Manny Fresh beat. It might be good. I just don't like the Manny Fresh beat. Wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't that fire to me. I didn't like it. Moolah coming in. I hate the beat so much. I hate the beat so much on Moolah coming in. But Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, and that man can still rap, yo. That's one of the songs I was like, even on trash beats, he still got bars. He still went crazy on there. Yeah, I hate the beat, but I love the song on there. 18. Look, this ain't Kendrick's Kodak right here. 18? Oh, yeah, it's 19 songs, yo. That's what I'm saying. It's too many songs.
Through. Like, you know, nowadays you only get 10 to 15 tops on the album.
I love Lil Wayne. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. 18 does not Kendrick's Kodak, but Lil Wayne killed it. Love that. Love that. What'd he say? Gun on me, guns all on me. They so affectionate. I forget the rhythm of the song, so I ain't gonna sing it how he did it. But that bar is dope. Guns all on me. They so affectionate. And he threw that in the beginning, and he sung, you know how Lil Wayne do, is dope. But yeah, that was, and then Kodak rap, then respect the Kodak, get you a Wayne credit, all of that, that's cool, whatever you going through. Hey, salute, I'm with you, and I rocks with you because I like your music. But this was not Kendrick's Kodak, and that's all I'll say about Alone in the Studio with My Gun. That's the number 18. But I like that track a lot from Wayne. And 19, fire. 19 is fire. Oh man, fuck that nigga if I ain't that nigga. And girl, don't fuck that nigga if I ain't that nigga. Lil Wayne, number 19 is an outro. Salute. That's dope. So that's my 10 tracks that I like. You know, 2, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. That's the Lil Wayne Carter 6 for me. All them other tracks, no. So that's why I say it's a half and half. That's why I say that it's decent. And I'm also giving bias because I'm a Lil Wayne fan, because I know some people is like, it's trash and whatever.
Grade the album. What's Craig's grade for the Carter 6?
For the Carter 6? C-. Ooh. That's a good average, right? That's half and half.
Oh, no. For me, I think most albums that we even say are good albums are like C albums. Like even if it's an average album, like, no, they album cool. Like, you heard such and such album.
I mean, I get it, because Wayne is not supposed to have an average album.
He's not supposed to have an average album, so you would look at it like, oh, that's bad. But if you look at the history of hip hop, it ain't that many albums you're gonna say is 8 albums. It's not that many. Oh no. If you say everything is an A, then it's like, well, what do you rate some of the greatest hip hop rock? What are you gonna rate Lauryn Hill's album if you want to rate, you know, Sexy Red album an A too? Like, come on, like you can say Sexy Red's album, which was fire, is a B- or a C+ album, and that's not disrespecting her, because there's been other women that had great albums. Not to bring Sexy Red into the thing, just saying in general.
I don't even know where she came from, yo, but
yeah. In the history of hip hop albums, bro, it's like if you get a B, that's like having.
That is
that's
pretty
like
good.
3.5 mics on a 5-mic album back in the stores.
Hey, look, I'm finna put out a project. Solid. If people say it's a B,
I'm cool
I would appreciate that.
If you say an A, I feel like, man, now I gotta like always top. I made a classic. If you say A, an A is a complete classic. Yeah. All Eyes on Me is an A. You know what I'm saying? That's an A album.
But it's a cool C- to me. Like
we can debate.
Buy some merch. It's a merch link down there. Some merch. We got some dope designs. Visca said our merch come pre-stretched. It don't, but that's funny.
Tell me you can't get fresh with that. You can't get the Concord 11s crib.
Oh, you already. I need a black one so I can wear my breads with it.
Got you. Like, when we come here for what we do, bro, what make it worth our time is the support from y'all. Support the channel. Check out the merch. Show some love. Hit the link.